What's going on, everybody? Big J Gleez here, and I'm ready to bring you a money play out of the Buffalo playbook, and this play is called China Special. And this play is special, and we're going to run this actually stock. We're going to run it just how it is. We're not making any adjustments at all. And you're going to notice that this works against really any defense that your opponent wants to throw at you. So the first thing we're going to look at is against cover 3. And you'll notice that the tight end route, we can hit right on that first cut. And this is a great pass to keep the defense honest. You're going to have to watch and make sure that they're not putting a defensive lineman in a yellow. That's really the only way to consistently stop this. And sometimes, depending on how the lineman drops, he won't even be in the area to stop the play. Now you will notice that you can hit this route a little bit later. I threw it a little bit late where the defender almost got in the way, but you can throw this on the second break as well. One thing that I want to caution against is waiting for this route. Alright, this route is something that is long developing, so you may wind up getting a sack with a block shed. So your first read actually should be the X route that's coming inside. It's almost like a drag route, but it's a little bit deeper. One thing I will caution against this route is that against man, it does get press. So make sure that if you see press, you put that guy on a regular drag. The flat route also is open. The routes on the left side of the field push the flat coverage back, so we're able to hit the Y receiver. Again, right here, we're going to take a look at the A route as it gets open on the second break. So the next thing we're going to take a look at is man coverage. And against man coverage, all of these routes work except for the halfback route. The halfback route does get covered in man, but we can see right here that the tight end route does get open on that first break still against man. He will also get open against man if the linebacker on the inside is manned up on him. But know that it is a little bit of a tighter window when the linebacker is manned up on him, so you have to be a little bit more accurate, a little bit more precise with your read and your throw. You see on the second break, the tight end route also gets open against man. Next, we're going to take a look at the corner route on the slot against man off. And against man off, that corner route gets open. All you have to do is lead him to the outside. It also gets open against man press, so we are good to go either way. The X route does get open against man press, but it is something that takes a little bit more time to develop than a normal drag route because it does go upfield first, so it gets bumped. So if you see bump, you might want to put him on a regular drag. Against man off, it does smoke it. If you want to wait for it against man bump, it does get open a little bit deeper downfield than a normal drag. So take a look at the halfback route, and again, like I said before, the halfback route is covered against man. That man defender goes over and plays that flat route. The next thing we're going to take a look at is this play against cover 2, and the X route does get open. The B route drives the middle zone defender back, and we're able to throw that ball. We also can hit the tight end, both on the first cut and on the second cut, as you'll see illustrated in this video. The corner ball, if you throw it early, does get covered. So you can see right there, it does get picked, but if you wait for just a second and you throw it up, you're able to get it over that flat defender and up the sideline for a touchdown. But be aware, that only works on the left side of the field. If you run it from the right side of the field toward the big side, it does not work. Also, you have to make sure that that corner isn't in a purple or in a cover 2 sink. So with that being said, there is legitimate risk with actually throwing this pass, but if you're able to anticipate what your opponent is calling and you can read the defense very quickly, this is an option that you do have for a very quick score or a huge gain. So know that you have this in your back pocket, but just be aware that there is legitimate risk with throwing that ball. The next thing we're going to take a look at is the tight end route on the second break, and we'll notice that it does get open against cover 2 for a big gain. Basically, that route is open against anything. You just have to be able to make the read on when to throw it and how to throw it. Lastly, we're going to take a look at the flat route, and the flat route does get open against cover 2. The routes on the left side push all of the zones back, and we're able to get that ball to our halfback and make a big gain. And we're going to take a look at some of these plays from the right side of the field. And like I said previously, we'll notice that the B route does get covered. Right there, it gets open, but the defender is in position. And we'll take a look at some of these replays where the defender actually does make the play. So we have to be aware that this ball can be picked. Sometimes when plays look like they're there, we throw them, and really they're not. So I just want to make sure that you realize that a majority of the time when we throw this route to the big side against cover 2, it's not going to be there. It's not going to be open. So make sure you're aware of that. The flat route does work, though, to the left side, and the drag route and tight end route both are money from the right side of the field. So that's it. I hope this was informative. I hope this helped elevate your game. Thanks for checking in. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button and continue to game strong.